Hello, and good morning, guys. It's a beautiful Friday morning. Today is the third day of July 2026, and yesterday was a good day. Uh, we aced the NFP. I tried to go live, but my equipment failed me the last minute. So I did a short clip. Actually, I did a short video of how to get to prepare for the NFP, and this is what we had. So my analysis, I just built on what we had on the analysis we had done in the morning because the levels were still the same. Uh, Before NFP, these were the levels we were looking at. At 30 minutes, this was the resistance, and this was the 30-minute support. Price never broke above the resistance, neither the support before NFP. It was just consolidating around here. So when you go to NFP, we still had these levels here. So we jump down to 15 minutes to prepare for the NFP. And this is what we had on 15 minutes. On 15 minutes, we identified our resistance. Our 15 minutes resistance was here, and our 15 minute support was here. So what you do, you mark the wick, the highest wick above this was the resistance. You move this white line here. So the where you set your buy stop limit at the where the wick is, where the wick that you had marked as your resistance is. So this is where I had set my buy stop limit. That's if the data comes out good for the dollar. That's for a buy stop limit to be activated, the data has to come out bad for the dollar. Okay, like what is yesterday happened. The forecast was lower than the actual was lower than the forecast, and that is bad for the dollar. It weakens the dollar, and hence gold pushes up. Okay. But when the data comes out strong for the dollar, it strengthens the dollar and pushes gold down. It pushes gold down. So that's where I had set a sell stop limit, because at this moment you don't know what the data is going to come out as. So you set two. You set a buy stop limit and a sell stop limit. Immediately one is activated and the data is out, you cancel the other one. So here, you immediately the data came out. Let's see what the data. Let me show you what the data was. The NFP. It came out as the forecast. The previous was 129K. The forecast was 114K, but it came way below 114K. It came at half of what was for the forecast was. It came out at 57K. This was very bad for the dollar. This weakened the dollar, and when the dollar weakens, gold pushes up. Gold gains strength. Okay. When the dollar gains strength, gold loses strength, and so gold will be selling when the data is good for the dollar, and when the data is bad for the dollar, gold will be buying. Okay, so that's how you analyze the fundamentals, and that's how you pick an early entry on the NFP. Okay, and that's how we aced it. So the average hourly earnings month over month remained unchanged. The non-farm pay, the non-farm employment change was way below the forecast, way below. And the unemployment rate, it came in at the forecast was 4.3. It came in at 4.2, and which was good, which was a bit gave the dollar a bit of strength. But looking at the unemployment rate and the non-farm employment change, the dollar still was weak, because what we had as the forecast for the NFP was the actual came in as half of what we had as a forecast. That's why you saw gold selling, and that's why you saw gold buying here. This big push up, and when we got this big push up, made some good money here. The entry was here. Stop loss, I can now we can do away with this one because it's already gone. We can do away with that one. The This is where I had set my buy here. Stop loss because the area was very minimum, so you could have even set your stop loss way below here. You could have even set your stop loss at that level there, targeting these levels here. But remember, I told you NFP is quite explosive, and the volatility is very high. The candle could come all the way up here, then immediately reverse and come back to to where it had opened. Okay, so that's why you take your profits real fast. I took my profit here once I saw this candle begin to push down. This is where I took my profit. Once I saw the next candle begin pushing down, I got out with some very good money. Okay, so that's the NFP. And before the NFP, we are looking for potential buys above this level here. And you see, our level still held. So once we got this candle closing above our level with some good momentum, you could have taken a trade from here. This was after this candle had closed. You could have set your buy limit here, stop loss just below this level here, just below this resistance here. And you can see you could have gotten in here, activated here, stop loss was never hit. You could have hit TP1 and almost hit TP2. So that's how you trade the fundamentals. So real quick, we're gonna erase this and do our analysis for today. See what we can get today. Uh, on the fundamentals, what do you expect today? Today is a bank holiday in the US. Today is I think it was Independence Day. Yeah, today is Independence Day. So expect some low volumes in the market. One of the major players which are in the US, the institutions in the US will be closed today. So expect the trade volumes to be low. So trade carefully today. If you made some profits throughout the week, you can choose to stay out of the market today. Yeah, just close that laptop and enjoy your weekend. Start your weekend early. So for the sake of those who still want to trade, let's do our analysis. Let's do our analysis for today. Just remove everything here. You always do a fresh analysis every morning. So we start on the 1 month, and our resistance is still up there. We're identifying our levels of support and resistance. Our resistance is still there on the monthly, and our support, this candle, the previous month, the last month's candle, that's what I'll use as our support. If we break below this support, we could be looking at these levels here. That's if we break below at our support, we could be looking at this level here because the market came, opened, push up, down, and came and broke up above here. So if we get this, we could be looking at this level here. If we break below this one, could be looking at this level here. So down to the weekly. Yep. Let me see. On the weekly, that's the level. We can readjust that to there. So if we break below here, this is the level that we are already at this level here. So the next resistance that we could face on the weekly is right above. I could pick this level here or here. There. So that's where we are. Weekly support, weekly resistance up here. Jump down to the daily. On the daily, you have there was this break of structure here. Our swing high on the daily is here. On the daily, this is our swing high here. Okay. I jump down to 4 hours. On 4 hours, we had this level here that was broken yesterday, so our support is down here, and for our resistance, we're gonna use this one here. This candle here is our 4 hour resistance. Is where you have our 4 hour resistance. Okay, okay, okay. So should we break above this level here, we could be looking to push the market above this level here. Okay, and yeah. So on the 1 hour, oh, something I've forgotten. On the 4 hours. So on 4 hours, remember I like to use the bodies, not the wicks. On 4 hours, move that to the body there. That's our 4 hour range. Jump down to 1 hour. On 1 hour, these are most recent price action. So 1 hour high, 1 hour low, 1 hour high, 1 hour low. Jump down to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, we had this break above here, and the 8 a.m. candle here. So on 30 minutes, we still have the same levels here, because this was the BOS here. You had a BOS here, so the low is here, the low is here, the high is here. So this is what I'll be looking to trade today. Move that one to the body there, and that one to the body there. So for me to take a trade today, I don't want to see a candle closing below this level. That is for the sales. I don't want to see a candle closing this level. These are potential sales below. Potential sales below. And for me to pick a buy, I would want to see a candle closing above this level here. Potential buys above here. Potential buys above. Yep. So that's what I'll be looking at today. These are the levels I'll be focusing on today. Remember, always trade what you see, not what you think. That's our motto. So if should I get the sales, I'll be targeting these levels here. That is for the sales. I'll be targeting these levels here if I get a sell. And there's that level there. Should I get a sell? These are the levels I'll be targeting all the way down to this level here. So let me show the forecast. I'll show position. Pushing it down to this level here. That's if you get the volumes to push the market down. If we get the volumes to push the market down, that's the farthest I would want to take the market. And if we get a buy, we are pushing the market to these levels here. These are our targets. This will be our first target. Then we have this here before we get to this level here. So if I get a buy, If we get a sell, we could target this level up until here. Remember today is a Friday. Today is a Friday today. And if we get the sell, the buys, target up to here. Don't push it too far. Remember, we have major players out of the game today. In the US, it's a holiday today. So if you get that candle closing below, take a sell, target these levels here. Take your profit at these levels here. If you get a buy, target this level here. If you get a buy, take it from there and target this level here. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking at today. Like always, trade what you see, not what you think. Risk management is always key. Remember, I always tell you, you don't have to trade every day. If you've made some profit throughout the week, just start your weekend early. Enjoy your weekend. Go be with your families, your loved ones. The market will still be there on Monday. And you'll still have opportunities to make money on Monday. Okay. So don't give back to the market to what you've already secured. What you've already secured, don't give it back to the market. Protect your capital at all costs. So yeah, that's what I'll be looking at today. Is what I would be looking at today. So on 15 minutes, you still have the same levels because the BOS was here, BOS here, so the low stays there, and the high is here. Some of you would want to trade this. I know someone would want to trade this resistance here. Let's see. I know some people who would be trading this, but this one seems to be long gone. There was kind of a resistance here. You can see that. So you could also take this one, but this one is high risk. Is a high risk sell. High risk sell. And you could wait for a price to come back and retest this level here and take the market down. Stop loss just above that level there, and you could take the market down, target this low here. You could target this low here. Because this could be just a pullback into this liquidity zone here. This remember there was a break of structure here, so this could just be a pullback to mitigate this, then continue up. So that's what, if I'm to take this high risk sell, this would be my target here. That's the level target. So remember guys, happy hunting. See you on Monday for a recap of the same, and as always, trade what you see, not what you think. Trade what the market gives you. You already have your metrics. You know what to do when the market price gets to your level. Okay, I'm out. See you guys. Ciao.